guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a sneak peek into my actual bot farm that I have going for RuneScape, old school RuneScape to be specific. What you're seeing on the screen is Stracti.com. It is a service that allows you to create your own custom bots using AI. So I have two different AI methods that you can use to create bots. One is utilizing OpenCV, and one is a custom made software that I made myself, which I like to refer as Strati AI. I know, very creative name. Don't laugh at me. Anyways, this is the homepage. From here, you can create an account, log in, sign up. You can check out the homepage more, which basically explains to you what the website is. But if we go back to as you can see this view, this is a look into what happens after you create an account and log in on Strati.com. Of course, you're going to have to add in your own bots and the games you want to bot, and you'll have them running in this area on the left. On the right, you can see a live view that's always being streamed of the bot that you're currently running. So that's one bot I have running, then I have another one and another one. And they're both doing, these two are doing lumber swamps. And this one is actually botting, mining iron ores, power mining. I actually had another bot that recently got 99 fishing, which I'm sure you've seen on my channel. So I spun up a bunch more bots. You actually have the ability to also click this split view button, which will allow you to split and show all the bots running in its glory side by side. I'm going to be showing you how to set up a bot in this video as well, so you have an idea of how it works. So I have another um, RuneScape client on the right, which I'll show you right here. You can see the live view. It's going to be a simple woodcutting bot, and we're going to set that up together. So if we go back to the Strati website, we can do this. So in the bot library, all we need to do is find whatever task we want, which will be this one. And then you can see here all the bots I've currently made. And just as a reminder, each of these are folders which you can store multiple bots in. That's what that is, in case you're curious. And then these are the actual individual bots. So if we click on a name, you can see it's a little bit glitched right there, but basically these are each of the tasks. I just have to fix the styling because of recent update. All right, so let's make a new one. And we can name it, and I'll name this Amazing WC. Okay, Amazing Woodcutter. We click save. We press open. And just like that, we are in. First, at the top, you can manage a client. I'm going to just quickly hide the view so you don't see some personal information. Just a second. Okay, let's go back right here. So now we want to add a new client. This is assuming you already had Strati downloaded, but of course this is not a tutorial video, but I'm just showing you along. So now we're going to do that, and on the side I'm going to run the setup file. So let's give this a name. Let's name this uh, Amazing Desktop. Okay, and you need a pairing code, so let's quickly grab one. It takes literally seconds, and that's what I like. That's how I made it nice and easy. Connected. Okay, so let's go here, manage client, and you can see Amazing Desktop is added to our list. And it's a local client, meaning it's on my computer and not on like a VM like the rest. Okay, so all we have to do now is just launch the bot. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to quickly hide the view. Okay, so if we go back to the web client, in a few seconds, you'll see that it's going to connect our new bot and it's going to stream the game directly. Wait for it, and there you go. Right there, we have a live view of the client, and we can confirm that by going here. And we can just move it around. So I'm going to stand right between these trees. Let's go back to the web view. And now all we have to do is assign a bot to it. So we made Amazing WC. So just press assign, and then let's go to edit. But first, once you assign a bot, you can see it instantly generates the name here, meaning it's assigned. Let's go back to the web client. Let's click the edit button. And now make sure it's selected, and then let's do this. So let's press add task. The timeline will be cleared, and let's give this a name. Usually let's keep it simple. All right, just name it something related to what you're doing. So we're gonna name it chop, all right? So let's add a new target, and we want to simply chop the tree. So we'll create a selection of the tree, and this tree, and this tree. And then we'll select a custom region. So we only want it to look at these trees, okay? We don't want to have it affect any other trees. All right, so let's do that again. I think, sorry, I don't think it updated our region, so we can do that. And there you go. So we have a target, a custom target area. It's only going to look in this little box for what we want to actually click on. Okay, and then let's press the save button. And before we actually add a cutting feature, okay, so let's actually start the bot now. We're gonna do that. And I'll have to just click the start button, and then we will, I'm gonna quickly add a delay, save it again, and click start. Let's go to our client. Let's see what happens. As you can see, it instantly clicked the tree. Unfortunately, the live view is lagging a little bit. There we go. You can see it detects the tree and it clicks on it, just like that, with a small delay. You can have it wait for different states in order to make it actually like click and then wait until something happens, meaning maybe until a log appears in your inventory or something. The customization is up to you. You can even just have it while the character is animating, cutting the tree. Do not do anything else. For this example, I'm not going to do that. I'm just showing you how it works. And just like that, you see it just keeps cutting the trees. Yeah. Since this is on my main computer, it's actually using my cursor. So if I do move the mouse, it's going to just click wherever the mouse is. I know you can't see the cursor. But anyways, we have settings here and we can kind of understand more about that. So if we scroll down to this area, mouse simulation mode, you can basically set it to no mouse mode, which will not actually use your computer mouse. And instead it would use just input the clicks directly into the client. As you see, it's on my regular mouse. It uses my physical mouse. So if I move the mouse, it's going to misclick and mess things up. Then you have specialized mouse, which is for specific games. Okay, anyways, that's enough talking. Let's go back here and let me show you how dropping works. So the bot is stopped, and now if you want to create something that drops the actual items, what you need to do is press add task, give it a name, we'll name it drop, and then give it a priority level of 2, which is higher than the other one, which is priority 1, which means you want to prioritize dropping. Okay, then all you have to do is simply make new selections. So I click the target and I'm going to quickly just add some selections just like this. You don't have to add all, you can do 1 or 2, it doesn't really matter. Okay, now we have our object we want to look for. You want it to only look in this region. For this video, I'll just have it only look in that little box. Then we just simply add a keyboard, settings. We want to click drop. So we do that, save the settings, save the bot, and you should be able to just start it. It should work. Game client view. Let's see what happens. And just like that, you see it instantly drops the logs in the inventory. Nice and easy. And it took just a few seconds, and then it continues cutting the tree. And you can basically, you see what happens every time it cuts, and then it immediately drops the logs in inventory. as soon as it appears. That is what I like to call instant detection. One thing to note is that you can, of course, tweak the settings and basically make it so if you don't want it to drop immediately, or if you want it to drop essentially after a full inventory, you can also do that. But I'm not going to be demonstrating that in this video specifically. Okay, so let's start the bot again. And yeah, I think that is a pretty good review. I'm going to basically go to the website and show you what it looks like in my clients now. As you can see, we have our local client. This is the one that we just made, and then we have our 3 bots going strong, working perfectly with no issues. And you can press split view, and we can actually see all the bots running at the same time. So yeah, that's a quick rundown of my current bot farm and what I'm training and what the goal is. And if you are interested in making your own bot farm, once again, you can do so. All you do is just go to Stracti.com and sign up for a plan, and you're ready to go. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.